welcome to another edition of Mind Your Business. I'm Jillian Smart, and today we are with Maya Underwood, who is the reigning Miss Miami Broward Carnival 2017 US. Thank you. And we're also with a personal trainer, Mr. Mark Berry. So Maya has studied exercise and physiology at the University of Miami, and she's a recent graduate from there. And Mark is an expert trainer who has been in the field for how long?
Over 27 years.
Over 27 years. And you've worked.
All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to work on our legs and our butts, and we're going to do that through the squats and the lunges. I'm going to find a way to hype it up for people that are a little bit more fit, but we're going to start with the simplest form of that. So
Okay.
how we start, we put our arms out in front of us, parallel to your shoulders. You don't want them too high, don't want them too low, just square with your chest. You're going to make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart, and as you go down, you're going to start bending your knees. But when you bend your knees, you don't want to lean forward. You don't want to lean backwards. You kind of want to, as if you're sitting in a chair. And you want to make sure your knees don't tuck inward or outward. You want them as straight as possible, kind of over your toes, but you don't want to pass your toes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So just down one more time, and then back up. Down one more time, and back up. So you should feel it in your lower back, your butt, the front of your legs, and the back of your legs.
Okay.
All right? So
When we're looking at a squat that's not correct and you put an extra pressure on the knee, which could actually cause knee problems, we can look at how Jillian is doing it because she's afraid to put her buttocks back. Because I don't know if she has back problem or anything, so I'm not going to force her to do it, but we're going to figure it out along the way.
Feeling it in my knees?
Exactly why you're feeling it in your
I'm
knees.
feeling it in my knees.
Okay,
push
so
backwards.
now let's try it again.
Okay.
And when you go down, you're going to actually go back like you're sitting on a chair behind you.
Okay.
So, down, better.
Yeah, that's
Much
better.
better.
That's
Much
better. Oh, okay.
Every time
That
you feel
means-
the knees, you know it's wrong.
Yeah, because I was feeling it in the knee. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
All right, beautiful,
Perfect.
beautiful. Now she's going to demonstrate.
The lunge. So to start, hands on your hips. Some people, they like to do as if they're in a running pose, but I just say hands on your hips. Keep it simple. So just knee up, and you kind of want your toe straight. You don't want to point your toe because we don't naturally run like that. When we run, we kind of land like this. So you want it knee up as if you're getting ready to run, down, and forward bend, and then just come back up. Same thing, and then you switch. Down, bend, back up.
Oh, you have to raise the leg back up when you come back up?
Some people do. I like it because it adds a little bit more of an exercise to it. I mean, it's a little bit harder when you do it that way.
It gives you a high knee raise as well as a forward lunge.
Right.
So it gives you two zones that you're working at the
Right.
same time. So that's not actually bad. That's actually good.
Okay.
Now turn sideways. Can you turn
All right.
sideways and show them what it is? Okay, both of you guys do the same thing.
So, leg up, out, and down.
Beautiful.
And back up.
Now, okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do push-ups. Okay, there are two
Absolutely.
types of push-ups. There's one straight push-up, there's one short push-up, and then there's single hand push-up. Okay? Maybe I'll do it sideways.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is what a push-up is supposed to look like.
So notice, most people, the first thing that they do, they drop their hips to the ground or they bring their butt up. You want it as parallel as possible. This just focuses on the core, and that shows you how strong your core actually is. Also, if you notice, his elbows are pointed a little bit outward. The closer you bring them into your body, you start eliminating different muscle groups. This one, he's engaging his back and his triceps and his chest. So that this way, all the big muscle groups are really working here. Also, his feet are a little bit separated. You don't want them super close. You can cross the leg if you like. It's a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit easier if you spread them. And then ladies, I know some of us it's a little bit more difficult. We also do them on our knees. This way, you eliminate a little bit of that leg weight, and it's a little bit easier for you to control your core.
Notice I'm not letting my abs roll.
Right.
Everything comes up in one place. I should say everything comes up together. Okay? we're
So
gonna come
the
up.
stomach isn't rolling. That core strength is really important for the push-ups because once you start rolling, you start engaging different muscle groups that really aren't involved with this. So keeping that butt not sinking and not too high up is really, really important for this exercise. It may be simple, but you realize how much of a difference it makes when your butt's not here and your butt's not out here. You want it even. Everything's going down together and coming back up. Feel it.
What am I doing? I'm doing the ladies' lunge. The
You're gonna
ladies'
lay flat on your
push-ups.
That's
stomach.
fine. That's totally fine. So go ahead and put on the knees.
Bend your knees. Cross your ankles, open your knees slightly.
There we go.
Keep your body completely stiff.
I'm supposed to push my whole body up?
Push your whole body
whole
up.
body up.
Now, if you notice, the hip is the last thing to come off the mat. It should not be.
So she should be a little bit more there. Not
Okay,
so
so-
fast. You got it.
You see, she's doing good for her first time in a long time, so we're gonna take those excuses as ouch.
Guys, I
As
had a
ouch,
torn
that
rotator
hurt.
cuff, all right? I had a torn rotator cuff, so this is good that I could even
As
do one.
ouch, that hurts.
This is great. This is fantastic. You're doing a really good job.
Okay,
That's better?
that's much better.
Much better.
But you must go down and your chest must touch the ground
All right.
because that's the full rotation.
So, for somebody who has an injury like me, because I had a 3/4 tear on my rotator cuff,
Okay.
the modified form of a
For
push-up.
someone that had an injury, the key factor is you need to warm up the shoulders in order for you to do
Right.
any push-ups.
Okay.
If you're not warm, even without an injury, you can injure yourself.
Right.
But when you have an injury, okay, we need to get all the ligaments and joints active
Okay.
in order to take pressure off of that one spot that's hurting.
And what I do, I tell a lot of my clients to do their push-ups elevated if they want to get that full range of motion with the push-up. Up and down, or even for people that maybe like elderly people that are a little bit stronger, I have them do it against the wall so that this way they're leaning back and forth, but they're not putting as much stress on the shoulder and as much stress on their wrist, but they still get that full range of motion as what a push-up would be on the ground.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And also, you must keep in mind that if you want more pressure, depending on how far your legs are away from the push-up, you
Right.
can add or decrease the pressure that you may need to make sure that you feel the benefits of the push-up. Because everyone is actually going to have to work at it gradually. No, we're going to give you baby
Okay, so
steps.
I'm baby steps.
Baby steps is
Baby
always the
steps.
perfect way.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I want to say thank you so much for Maya Underwood.
Absolutely.
Miss Miami Broward, Carnival 2017 USA. That
Close.
long title.
Close.
Almost,
It's
almost.
there. It's
Big
there. All
enough.
the essentials are there.
Okay,
Good,
good.
good.
And Mr. Mark Berry, my two fitness experts for this week. I want you guys to stay tuned with more Mind Your Business. Our personal development series goes until the end of March, and we want you to stay tuned. After the personal development series is ended, we're going to business development, which we have more to come. So,
Okay, okay.
so I just want to thank you guys. Mark, if somebody had to get in touch with you, how can they do so?
Well, 954
954
630
630
5766.
5766. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark Berry,
You're welcome.
personal trainer, expert, master
Master
trainer. Excuse
Yeah.
me. And Maya, if someone had to get in touch with you and they needed to work out, how could they reach you? Where are you?
I am actually located in Plantation. I am at the Plantation 24-Hour Fitness. So if you just type in Plantation on 24 Hours Fitness, you'll be able to find our website, our information, and all the trainers that are available to you there. So.
Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful segment of Mind Your Business.